This is The Breakdown with TBD Magazine.
The reason why I love this outfit is because of the limitations and parameters that I had to work within. So I work at a sushi restaurant like a few days out the week as a hostess, and the only sort of dress code is that I have to wear black. I wanted to make sure that I fit the dress code, but also I had a date night right afterwards, and I had 2 birthday events to go to. So I was like, I don't have time to come back home and change, so let's make sure that I wear exactly what I want to wear for the night. I may look dressed up at work, but at least I'll be ready to go when I leave. It consists of 3 vintage pieces and then these pants that I actually got for a TBD Mag shoot that I didn't get to use. I think these are from Hot Topic of all places. But so it's a nice pinstripe blazer that's very fitted, like it fits me perfectly. And then underneath is this really long maxi dress with these really cute iridescent buttons, and because I wanted to create some shape and movement, I decided to pin it back at the sides and create like a cape effect. I brought in like this nice vintage belt. I sort of wore it as what do they call, waist beads? Like that was the moment that I was creating. And then I have these really oversized baggy pants with sort of like strap detail at the bottom and like buckles. And at work I wore some like rubber boots, but I decided to change into these cute as, it comes like right above my knee boots. And it was just really chic for me. Like I loved it. I wore a charmed like just chrome necklace similar to this, and I had on my silver cuff and all my rings and my silver hoops. Yeah, overall, I just loved how streamlined it was, but also it had like some sort of visual interest. People are wondering like, how did you put this together? It's just some safety pins. Typically, when I'm getting dressed, I'll think about what character I want to be that day, or I'll think of like what word do I want to use to describe the mood. Like sometimes I'll think like, I want to be striking, I want to be commanding, I want to be sensual, and I'll let that word guide my look. The character for this look was very much giving like Neo from the Matrix. Like I had a whole Kate moment with this look. When I'm thinking about my inspiration for just styling myself and my work in general, I typically am drawn to other storytellers, because it's never a direct influence. It's more so like I said, words and emotions. For example, like Dr. Seuss. I draw a lot of inspiration from Dr. Seuss, and it's not that I'm dressing up as his characters, is that I'm trying to channel the emotion that he's trying to express. So very much playful, very much just lighthearted. I'm drawn to people like Jim Henson, who created the world of like the Muppets and Sesame Street. Also drawn to people like Nina Simone, and like how she just pulls from some deeper, darker subject matter and just pushes through it. I'm drawn to just very radical, at least in their times, radical people, not necessarily style movements or style influencers, or just people in the fashion world in general. I'm drawn to everybody on the outside. Usually when I'm curating my racks, I'm thinking about texture, like patterns, prints, and just creating a flow. Somebody once told me that my racks feel like feng shui. It makes the shopping process and experience just a whole lot easier, because they don't have to think as much, but they know that there's thought behind why I do what I do. I just try to make sure that every single piece on my rack gets some shine without you ever having to touch it. It's people who already know exactly how they want to look, and then it's like on the opposite end of people who want to dress like the people who are bold, but don't know how to go about it, or they sometimes feel like they can't. And I'm just like, you could wear whatever you want to wear. For the most part, it's people who want to take a risk, who want to stand out a bit, who want to try something new, try something different. People who are open to new ways of being seen. For me, there is no separation between my life and my work, because even this brand is an extension of myself. Sassfiend was an alter ego. It was like, that's why I call myself a cheeky motherfucker. Like, it was my chance to like say the shit that I wanted to say and do what I wanted to do. and that's the energy that's sort of poured into this brand. It's like, wear what you want, be who you want to be, do what you want to do. Who's going to tell you any different? Like, so that's the connection between the two. I have this event called Open House that I've been doing for about 1.5 years now, and it's a seasonal event that I host out of my apartment. It's like a intimate kickback experience with a couple of friends from Baton Rouge and New Orleans. They make treats and cook meals and make cocktails, and then we do a flash sheet based on the season at the time. So this is spring and it's my favorite season. So I'm just excited about sort of creating a space around the theme of spring and seeing how far I can push it, and just treating the space as an installation. And it'll be my 6th one, so I just want to go big for this one. Yeah. Okay.